It's a horrible thing to live your life feeling like you are the contagion, and that's how you feel. You know that anyone that comes into contact with you is willingly taking a risk at their health to care for you, and that's a great burden. My name's David Henry, and I'm a COVID-19 survivor. I'm a fourth grade teacher, so germs are a part of my daily life, and I knew beginning of January, I just wasn't feeling quite right. And then March 25th or 26th, I had a fever of 104.
As we began to learn more about coronavirus and things were starting to become more prevalent in America, that was when they began the process of diagnosing him with COVID-19. One of the doctors kept using the phrase, this is a marathon and not a sprint. You can be encouraged because this happened, but you also need to look at the reality that this is still not better. And it was just this seesaw of emotions for 2-3 weeks. And then finally on Easter is when they took the sedation off and he woke up for the first time. Then it began they were talking rehab and things like that.
One of the reasons that I wanted to do my rehab at Marion General was because I knew that they had 3 therapies they would give me daily, and I knew that would help me recover as quickly as possible. The rehab process for me was instrumental in restoring me to my health. And I had cheerleaders looking at me with expert eyes and evaluating me and helping me fine-tune what I needed to work on.
Our rehab unit, when we receive a COVID patient, they're going to be doing physical therapy. So they're going to be, learning how to maybe find different techniques on how to do things. Occupational therapy, the things that people take for granted as far as like washing your hair, putting on your clothes, those things. Well, when you're down for a month or 2 and not able to really do those things, the muscles, you've just lost a lot of tone. And so we teach you and give you different techniques on how to do those things and work up to being able to do those things independently. Same thing with speech therapy. A lot of times people think that speech therapy is only how you're learning how to talk. Well, that deals with cognition and your memory and things like that too, that can be affected from COVID as well. So I would say that all the therapies working together, and even with nursing, you're dealing with medications and making sure that their electrolytes and their kidneys are functioning properly. So we're monitoring all that too. So it's very much cohesive. It just kind of all layers together to really make that patient whole before they go home.
I can't drive by the hospital without giving thanks and getting a little choked up because I know that people here advocated and worked hard so that I would have today. So there's a profound sense of gratitude. I wake up every day knowing that God's goodness and people's prayers and my caregivers' hard work are the reason that I got to get up this morning. Not because I'm some awesome patient, but because God is faithful and I had excellent support.